Good evening, everyone. Wow, how the day flew. 5:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is Anthony, Wall Street Trader. It is Friday, September 10th, 2021. All right, let's go straight into this fun disclaimer. Is not financial advice. The video is intended for educational purposes only. Click the subscribe and the bell. Stay notified on these videos. There's a lot going on. Click the thumbs up if you want RLC to be RLC'd. That is corny for a Friday. I haven't had a drink yet, so we're going to get there. Intraday Updates, twitter.com. Hit that link below. Share the video. Let's go straight into the markets, all kidding aside. Now, let's take a look at what's going on. Here's RLC US dollar. A couple of support areas here looking fairly good. Now, again, when we look at RLC US dollar, remember, I consider RLC US dollar an output. Why? Because there's so much going on underneath the covers. There's a macro move from Bitcoin, and then there are little aspects of RLC in terms of its true strength. So those two pieces combined bring you the RLC US dollar pair, courtesy of this slide right here. Now, why don't we take a look at what's going on? iExec or RLC US dollar is equal to the inner strength. This is purely an iExec. It is straight edge to another crypto, which I consider the reserve crypto of the crypto market, which is Bitcoin. So RLC Bitcoin is the inner strength of RLC. Benchmark Bitcoin is the benchmark. This is kind of like a separate component. That's how I look at it. The mathematical equivalent is below. For all of you mathematicians, eat your heart out. Now let's get back into the markets. Now, over here, we still have a pretty good solid line of support. Again, we're looking at the output, which is RLC US dollar. Now, what I see here is we're still tight. We are tightrope walking on this 389, 390 line here. So, look, this could get ugly if we go down. But let's take a look at the underlying pair and figure out if we're going to have a nice bounce or not. Now, RLC Bitcoin or RLC or the inner strength. Look, we're still on a fairly bullish trend. We're still on this very long. Look at this orange line. Let me just zoom out here for all of you scallywags. This has been going on and on and on and on. The beats don't stop till the break of dawn. And if you look all the way back here, we've been on a nice support line. It's been a sweet line of support since February of 2021. And guess what? We're still over that line. I don't think we're going to break it anytime soon. I think we're going to continue up here. Why? Well, we're going to take a look at the altcoin strength, which is the Bitcoin dominance. It's the anti-strength. So when Bitcoin dominance goes down, two negatives make a positive for altcoin. So, basically what this means is that Bitcoin's dominance is giving up more market value on a percentage basis to the altcoin market, which is a good sign for altcoins. Now, going back to RLC Bitcoin, we're still over this nice long line of support. So I have a feeling we're going to start making a turn for the higher as long as Bitcoin dominance continues to fall. And I'll tell you something else. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's range bound here. It's range bound between 47.5 all the way down to 44 and change. And let me tell you something, this particular pattern here, I've seen it before. We've all kind of seen it. This is not our first rodeo, folks. We've been around the block. Now, let's go take a look back into May. May was the same concept. This is going all the way back to May, and we came down, and we bounced a horizontal, and then bam, out again we broke. We're doing the same thing now. Let me zoom in. We're doing the same thing. Tighter range, albeit, but we're in a narrow range, and we're probably going to bust out. So let's respect the charts, and that's what I do. And you don't have to do the same thing. Everyone's got a different alternative way in which they want to operate. The way I look at it is, if you can layer into the trade, you might want to take a small position right here. I don't think it would be a bad idea if you have no position at all and you really want to get involved in RLC. I'd say put 15-20% of what you want to risk on RLC into RLC. I think it's a good point of entry here. It is a nice, it's a nice place to enter into the trade. I wouldn't put 100% in. I just put a simple 20% in. Anyway, This is all I've got right now, but I'm pretty bullish on Bitcoin still. I'm pretty bullish on RLC. I'm very bullish on RLC Bitcoin here, more so than Bitcoin itself, strangely enough. And then, of course, the Bitcoin dominance pair continues to go down. I am not bullish on Bitcoin dominance, which means I am bullish on altcoin. Anyway, everybody, have a good night. Take it easy.